This is Odie, this is Zoe. There's a love-hate relationship going on, but what they do get every day is, unfortunately, fresh food that I have to make. I don't know if they appreciate it. They've never said anything about it, but in fact, whatever. But they do get it. So I'm going to show you how I cook it every day. Well, okay, every 4 days. Okay, we're going to start with a whole thing of turkey. I know you've seen these. I use 85-15 when I make it. I'm going to put that in and brown that as best as possible. Okay, well, through and through, you don't want best as possible. You want to get it done. And we'll see what else to add. While we're cooking in October, November, these things are available. The dogs love pumpkin. So instead of buying canned pumpkin at like $4 a can, well, what I do is I roast it. I got one in here now. That's 2 bags of dog food right there. I'll put one in the fridge for later and use it for the next batch. Okay, we're about done cooking down the turkey. We're not going to worry about that fat because that's good for them. Well, not entirely good for this one. He's a little chunky. Odie, you chunky? Need a diet? Yes, yes you do. However, we're not going to give him one today. The other one's a growing puppy, so we need to get him light, nice and fat. We're going to put 3 cans of green beans, like the French style, so we don't have to cut them up too much. The small peas and some carrots. A splash of olive oil. No salt, no pepper. They don't need that. Been cooking some sweet potatoes, 2 of them. When they're cool enough for me to handle, we'll get them in there as well. And of course, still waiting on the pumpkin. Okay, we've got everything incorporated, so it's time to mash. And hopefully not spilling like I did. But we got the pumpkin, we got the sweet potato, we got the vegetables. They are ready to go, and by the time I incorporate this, it's not going to be near as attractive as it is. It'll be a mush. But I've never heard Zoe complain, or would he complain about the consistency, the texture, because they eat it like crazy. And it's good for them. Okay, I think we're about done. So, we're going to transfer it over here as soon as it's a little bit cooler. And then we're going to have enough for maybe a week, maybe 5 days, maybe 4 days. It depends on how hungry they are. You probably need to ask me why. Why do you go through all the trouble to make dog food? Well, it's not that it's cheaper. It's pretty much the same if you're looking at the gourmet dog foods. But at least it took 20 minutes out of my day that I could have been doing something else. But you see, my wife loves our dogs. And as a result, I love my wife. So if you know anything about a good marriage, well, that's enough said. Anyway, you gotta give the wife what she wants. So if the wife wants a new home, especially in the North Texas area, maybe even Salina, I can help you. Give me a call.